Hi guys, Alt back again, this time continuing with the Limitless reviews, and this time the product is the Limitless RDTA Plus. Now the description of this is the new Limitless RDTA Plus took the next step in the rebuildable Genesis style tank. Limitless Modco is known for providing the best in innovation and listening to our customer base. We spoke and we listened. We have now improved the stellar Limitless RDTA with some new features. New 25mm diameter. New upgraded 2-post deck. New coloured titanium screws. New 510 Delrin tip drip adapter. New 2.5mm post holes. New 11mm post distance. New includes replace smoked glass. New includes 4 grub screws, adjustable pin with insulator, hybrid compatible and adjustable airflow, and a scratchy sniffer. And what have we got in the box? Well, I've got it out here disassembled for you, but the clear glass is there because I've got the dark glass out, and we've got the pack in there with the adapters and the adapter for a 510, and we have some Claptons in there and some spare O-rings and all sorts, and grub screws, and we get the screwdriver as well in there. So that's packaging dealt with, and now I'm going to show you all about how it's dealt with. I pre-coiled this and broke it down for you so that you can see what it's all about. What we have is about a 7mm deep chamber here for going into. Then we have the deck option up here. We have our glass. We have our top piece to go above and around. We have our casement. Now this doesn't work if I'm right. It's adjustable, so it can only go one way. It must go that way, and that's your adjustable airflow just by twisting, as you can see. Open airflow. What it doesn't give an option for is a single decking. It's got to be dual decked, so it's dual coil only, and I'm going to show you. Alright, I like to wick mine, so I prepared some cotton, and I'm going to show you all how it works. And then I'm going to review the box afterwards. Not on this video, in a further video. So, cotton through. And looks about right. Like to me, maybe perhaps just a little twist and a little bit more. And they both look like they will reach the bottom. That's fine, that's what I'm aiming for, because I like to go to the bottom. I'm not one of these people that likes to mess about having to tilt it and pull it all to the side. So I actually do go to the bottom of the tank with my wicking, and that's how I find it works best for me. So I'm going to measure down to the bottom, and I'm just going to take some scissors and snip off what we don't need, which would be there. I've not at it, I'm putting it away. And again with this one into the bottom, and that will be there. That's one side dealt with. Down to the bottom again. Sorry, I know you can't see, guys, but what I'm doing is basically I'm wicking to the bottom here. My apologies for that, that was an error in camera judgment, but concentrating on what I'm doing so that I can show you at its best abilities. So, my way of doing this now is obviously we have some good lengths of cotton, which I like to just basically take, place into our channel at the bottom. This also helps you with view to how you clean and how you deal with this. We then take our glass, which I'm using the smoke glass, and we place that over the top, and it just sits snugly upon the O-rings. Then we have a screw part attachment that comes down over the top, and once that's in there, we just screw it on, and it hits its thread, and we're in, and that pulls you close. And I'm just making sure we're nice and tight. Yep, we are. And unfortunately, it's come right on one of my wicks, so I'm just going to move it to the side. Now this comes with a huge hole for filling. So what I like to do is also make sure there's a little bit of an air gap down the sides of my wick, so I just gently create a little air hole down the side there so that it can come through basically, and then I fill it. So in we go, because nice and easy with that big air opening. Now I believe this has supposedly somewhere in the regions of a 7mm capacity. But I'm not positive on that capacity, because once you get to a certain point, obviously, you start to overflow, as we have there. So, there she is, and she's already soaking up the juice. And for this, I'm just going to give the top a little double. And I'm using strawberry custard from the White Label Juice Company, and obviously Vape. This is from America, but the products are from Vape, courtesy of Vapor Hub, and is priced at $34.99. So once you're there, basically locate your air holes, push down, and away we go. So she's all wicked up, all coiled up, a little bit of excess juice, which I don't mind. I'll just wipe that off, and we're away. So let's see how she vapes. I'll sit back a little bit for you for this one, and here we go. Lovely. Now, because I've wicked to the bottom of there, I'm never going to have an issue of when the juice starts to get low with Jenny tanks. People tell you to wick just below and tilt it towards. I don't want to tilt towards. I want to get to the bottom of the tank and still be sucking juice up. That's why I wick like that. Also, the cotton that's in there will always be absorbing. Always. So, you get that. Always got a wet wick. Now the drip tip's a great feature on this, because I never liked it when it had the little short cap on it, because my lips are on a hot top. The airflow, I like open airflow, I like a lot of airflow, so that's my personal taste. And I'm running this at 60 watts on a 0.25 build. and it's lovely. Close forever, guys. I don't need to go any higher with it. I don't need to push it. I'm not going to do as certain reviewers do, 40, 30, 20, 80, 100. This is where I like my level, and this is how I like it. And this is the tank. It's a brilliant tank as far as Jenny ones go anywhere. I'm not a massive fan of the Jenny tank, I'll be honest about it, because I find there's a lot of messing about involved in them. I'd rather something simple, RDA or an RBA base within a tank, within an atomizer, but this one I like, and I have done, and it gets 5 out of 5 from me. All Limitless stuff gets 5 out of 5. I still can't blow smoke rings. I try, but I can't do them. God loves a tryer. I'll keep trying until one day I'll be able to do them. But as far as the review goes, I think it's a great product. I genuinely do. I like it. I like its capacity for juice. Bit fiddly and messy about sometimes, but that's just because of the way I choose to wick rather than trying shoving it down the top and trying to get it to sit in where I can't see. I like it to go to the bottom. Guaranteed always sucking juice. That's my personal way, but it's not a major issue for undo a little nozzle, pull it up over the top, pull out some old wick and redo it. It's not an issue. It's not something I struggle with. What I do like is the width of the deck, so I now can create, well, let's see if I can show you. I create the L shape in there. Basically I come off and I come back and then I come in. Just a little notch, but it centralises my coil for me. And I just find that's my way, and I like the fact that it has got a big deck. But for that big deck, to stop me having to pull my coil apart and it being springy on the ends, so it stays together, that's how I do it. Now it is a Phillips head screw, topwards down, sideways in, and that's another good feature. And then you can obviously go, now I'm sure you could go multiple coiled if you really wanted to and spread it out a bit and make it a bit interesting, but I'm a simple for things like this. If I want something for flavour and stuff like that, I use that on an RDA and I make a build on them, and that's my opinion on that. Would I buy it? I did buy it. I bought that one, so the answer is yes, I would buy it, because that is a product that wasn't supplied to me via Vaporlux. That's my own personal, but Vaporlux stock that at $34.99, and I highly recommend it as a great RDTA. So there we go. But I will say thank you to Vaporlux, obviously, because they are my main supplier of Limitless, and they've supplied me with an awful lot of equipment, and they deserve thanks for that. And they will be included in all my links for anything to do with products that they supply or have anything to do with them. As far as Limitless is concerned, all my reviews are based upon Vapor Hub in America, vaporhub.com, Limitless Mod Company, and Vaporlux.com in the UK. So there you go, $34.99 in the UK. You get free postage on that. So thanks very much guys for watching, and remember to press that little red button, subscribe so I can get you down on your name on the list, and then you can go in for the giveaway next week. If you don't subscribe, you can't win, guys, and believe me, it's worth winning. I'm not telling you what it is, but it's worth winning. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Thanks very much guys, I'll be back with you very shortly on my final review of the evening, which is on the Limitless 200 watt box mode. Thanks very much guys, see you soon.